A thread by Carlos Osuita. Like the wind-up toy she is, Savannah Guthrie confirms the prediction that President Trump and I made. The NBC town hall would be an infantile sham. From townhall.com, President Donald Trump. Are you listening? I condemn white supremacy. Savannah Guthrie. It feels sometimes you're hesitant to do so. These people aren't serious. Carlos continues. Leftists refuse to accept the following concept. Quantity does not equal quality, just the opposite, in fact. Asking the same question 50,000 times produces the phenomenon of semantic satiation. The words lose all meaning. Well, ain't that dandy? I've been trying to upload a video for several minutes, but Twitter won't let me, and it's offering no explanation. I've used every possible format. My little mind is manually preventing it. But you understand the concept. That's why Trump doesn't change his answers. By repeating himself almost word for word, he demonstrates how utterly brainless Democrat interviewers are. Each time Trump is asked this, the Democrats lose support. When you have Ice Cube giving you props, no matter how grudgingly, that is the end game. The end game for the Democrats. People voted the way they did because they had no hope. At least I'm not voting for one of those bizarre Republicans. Link in the thread to Mitt Romney, a BLR soundbite. Most of us can now admit that we held our noses a lot. Big deal. Trump is entirely unique in American history, probably human history. All he cares about is delivering. And he does most of his work away from the glare of publicity. The crucial votes of Black Americans are now being ignored by Democrats. They're putting their hopes in white suburban women. When the riots started, Black America held its breath. The great fear was that Trump would say, okay, you can rot then. That was the Democratic plan. Turn white Trump supporters against Black Americans and send an unmistakable message. Do not try and better your situation. We will send stormtroopers to destroy your businesses. See? Link in the thread. BLM protesters destroy BLM protesters' gas station. And look, Ice Cube tweeted, so the powers that be canceled my interview on Cuomo Primetime tonight. I've already been banned from CNN for a few months, so I was surprised they even asked, but it seems like they can't handle the truth. Carlos continues, I wrote a thread earlier that it's political suicide to treat people like criminals for even working with Trump. Ice Cube and the Democrats ignored his plan. Trump adopted parts of it. And now the Democrats are punishing him. Madness. Nobody in the country is a subject. Democrats are not lords and masters. When they act like it, they lose support. But they refuse to even think about that. It's not even on their radar screen. Did you know that Trump can legally take over social media in order to preserve the integrity of our elections? Since Twitter, Facebook, and Google are now blatantly interfering, it just might happen. My guess is it won't come to that, but the tech giants are doomed. They did it to themselves. Time for one of my favorite quotes. I apply it to all leftists. And so, imprisoned between water and fire, they had been delivered into the annihilation that was their God. Carl Stevenson, Leningen versus the Ants. The tech giants tried to mess with the federal government. This is what happens when mediocre people get so rich. The actress Sean Young destroyed her career almost immediately because she would not shut up. Her mother warned her, "Honey, you're very confused. People are paying attention to you because you're a beautiful young actress who shot to stardom because of Blade Runner. But if you keep on spouting off, they'll drop you." Young ignored her, and her career imploded faster than her rise to stardom. She could have had everything. You can never allow yourself to get a big head, no matter how much you're praised. Trump doesn't have a big head. Not by a long shot. He doesn't feel entitled. Plato said that Socrates wasn't the smartest man in the world because he knew how stupid he was. This means Socrates knew and accepted his limitations. So does Trump. He asks questions until he understands. Then he makes his decisions. Can't ask for a better president than that.